Hey yo! Welcome back to Nugget and Beyond. So we are now, of course, full swing into the NBA playoffs. Second round, of course, for basically every team here. And we have actually been this is, I think, actually very, very entertaining this year. Compared to other previous years, we have a lot of crazy finishes, a lot of massive leads blown as we get later into the game, and just amazing games here as we go along. And we have actually some teams that are majorly favored and losing. It's insane, but that's what we're here for, and we're definitely very entertained by it. And I'm sure that I think that the ratings are going to show, kind of reflect on what we've been noticing these last couple, even the last about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks-ish that we've had these going on for. But we got one team here that I kind of want to give some praise to as major improvements just in the last couple years here is the Detroit Pistons. Only a few years ago, in 2020-21, they were well under 500, and by well under 500, I mean over 30 games under 500 here, as they were 20-52 that year. Next year, actually worse because they actually have more games that year, but they were still even farther under 500 as we have 36 games there, and then they just got worse and then worse again as this last year, 23-24, they were 14-68, which the year before that they were 17-65. So they basically just went up and then went, nope, we're going to get a lot worse. And that's basically when they tanked it and got Cade Cunningham. And they did not do well, of course, with him in his first year, 14-68. But wow, this was a massive turnaround this year for them as they just skyrocketed these wins. Yeah, maybe just the players that they have are actually meshing together pretty well as of right now. Of course, Cade Cunningham in his first year. We have Ausar Thompson in his freshman season in the NBA here. And they completely flipped this record around here, going over 500 for the first time, and I don't even know how many years here, but they finished at 44-38, which is just staggering and how much of an improvement that is. I don't know who actually would have kind of saw this coming in general. You maybe see 14-68, you maybe see 3, maybe 4 more wins, maybe get them going back above what they had in 2021-22 at 23 wins. So maybe even get to 25, maybe 30 wins if they're lucky, but not 44-38 to basically put them into the playoffs here and go against a very good Knicks team who they really fought them. They go into the 7th game this year against the Knicks, who are honestly probably one of the top. They are one of the top teams in the league, besides for the Cavs, OKC, Nuggets, Timberwolves, and Celtics, of course. They were literally right there, and to have them be able to put up that much of a fight against them and drive them to a Game 7 just shows the basically desire of this team, and how actually some of them are, of course, very young, and some of them are just have been in the league a number of years, which actually I think is always usually like the perfect mix. You get a good amount of veterans in there, and then you just bring up very seriously good talent and Cade Cunningham and Thompson, and kind of meshes together, and you got a very good team. You have Cade Cunningham actually leading the team in points per game at 25, which is just amazing. Which kind of would think that maybe second year maybe coming out with 20 points, maybe in 22, 23, but coming to 25, I know is just that much, just a tiny bit more, but that's still pretty good. With the next coming in, Tobias Harris at 15.7. And then we actually have going down all the way about to the 7th man on the team, Ausar Thompson, who's at 11.5 points per game. And then we go down really far to 2.8 to 2 points, and then 1.8 points here per game. But yeah, throughout this, I think they're meshing together, and I think that maybe even just literally next year. I think that if they you get this talent in Ausar Thompson, Cade Cunningham get another year under their belt here, and again Tobias Harris, Beasley, Schroeder, Hardaway have all been in the league for a number of years at this point, and got the veteran in the veteran status here, and can definitely lead this team to a lot of big wins. And honestly, I think in just a couple years, maybe a championship run on there for them. So this is definitely a team to look out for in the future. Maybe they make some big trades here. Hey, you never know at this point. We've had some gigantic, insane trades that we kind of just still don't understand why they happen. There are obviously a lot of speculations for some trades to happen. A lot from cancer. They don't work hard enough. They're just a big trade piece. Of course, that's always what the players are up against. So maybe do we see a big trade to get some other power into this lineup? But I think that they are definitely on the right track to have a seriously good playoff contending, championship contending team in the very, very near future. When I have to say that, I mean in the next couple years, maybe even less than 5 years, they could definitely be going in for the running of that. So, hey, congrats to them. They've definitely built up a lot of strength in this lineup, and it's going to be awesome to see what they can do. I'll see you on the next one. Peace!